Welcome to the whole and senior day as our number one ranked Grambling State Tigers look to finish the regular season undefeated. Standing in their way, though, the Alabama Crimson Tide. The Tigers have three prospects on campus, including number one running back in the country, Eldon O'Connor, D-tackle Martin Mills, and tight end Matt Schroeder. First quarter action, Bama in the triple option. Bates finds some room up the middle for three. Then Beck with the play action and throws a gorgeous ball to Hampton wide open, and he picks up 24. Later in the drive, Beck drops back and drops another dime to Hayden between Baker and Collins for 28. Then Hampton takes the sweep left, cuts upfield, and finds some space for 10. 2 plays later, Hampton takes the rock up the gut and gets into the end zone. Bama strikes first, 7-0. Tigers take over, and King comes out throwing. He links up with Walker for 13. And Thomas takes the handoff and hits a huge hole on the right and picks up 10 more. Next play, King drops back and threads the needle to Jordan Paxson over the middle. He tries to bounce it outside but gets tripped up after gaining 23. Then King shows off his touch, linking up with Paxson again. This time the speedster picks up 19. 3 plays later, Thomas would punch it in from a yard out. Touchdown Grambling! We're knotted up at 7 apiece. Next tied possession, Bates takes the handoff, bounces it outside, breaks one tackle, and gets pulled down by his face mask. You can tack on 15 more yards. Then Hampton takes the handoff, tries to go outside, cuts back inside, and he gets pulled down by his face mask. Another 15-yard penalty. Later in the drive, Hampton takes the stretch left, but Brandon Ginn shoots the gap and gets the TFL, and Hampton would stay down and miss the rest of the game. Bama faces a 3rd and long. Beck drops back. And look at this gorgeous ball to Winston on the sideline, but he's short of the marker. But Bama is set up to go for it. Beck with the play action and connects with rushing in the end zone. Bama regains the lead. But here comes Grambling. King drops back and hits Antonio Walker just in front of the safety for 16. Then King goes back to the air, hitting Bradford on the drag. He turns upfield and carries defenders for 10 yards. A few plays later, Thomas hits the hole up the middle, weaves through traffic and picks up 9. Now the Tigers are facing a 3rd and long. King drops back, and look at this throw to Rob Bradford over the middle for 23. A few plays later, Thomas takes the rock up the middle again and gets 8 more yards. Next play, King drops back and threads the needle to Cox in the end zone. Touchdown Grambling! Let the shootout begin. After a Bama missed field goal, King drops back, and the curl routes are killing the Tide secondary. Walker for 10 more. Then King continues his hot hand, hitting Bradford, and the big tight end bowls his way to 9 yards. The Tigers' run game is starting to gash up the Tide. Thomas picks up another 10 yards. Next play, King drops back, and he drops an absolute dime to Rob Bradford in the end zone. Touchdown Grambling! Tigers take the lead. After another Bama 3 and out, King drops back. He hits Edwards across the middle. He drops it, but it gets picked off by Alabama. What a play by the corner to catch it before it hit the ground. And the Tide look to capitalize. Tucker takes the delay, makes a move, and gains 7. Then Tucker would get it again, cuts upfield, and he has some running room. He picks up 15 more. A few plays later, Tucker takes the pitch and gets destroyed by Chris Fawarda. What a hit! But on 3rd and goal, Beck drops back and hits Ishmael Beard in the end zone. Bama ties it back up. But the Tigers go 2-minute drill. King drops back and connects with Edwards on the outside, and he picks up 15. Then King goes back to the air, hitting Bradford across the middle for another 15-yard gain. 42 seconds left in the half. King with the deep drop, and he links up with his big tight end again, this time for 26. Then JT caps off the drive with this 2-yard run. Touchdown Grambling! Tigers back on top, 28-21, and that would be your score at the half. Talk about a shootout. Both defenses are getting torched. Let's see who can get a stop first. Start of 3rd, JT takes the handoff. He bounces it out left, gets great blocking downfield. He hits the sideline and is finally pushed out after a 31-yard pickup. Then on 3rd and long, King drops back. He hits Edwards on the outside. He puts the corner in the spin cycle and is gone. Sean Edwards goes 57 yards to the house. Touchdown Grambling! GSU is up 2 touchdowns. After a Bama 3 and out, JT takes the handoff up the middle and bowls his way to 10 yards. 2 plays later, King drops back and connects with Edwards. He spins and pinballs his way to 9 yards. Next play, Thomas goes up the gut, spins, and he picks up 10 more yards. Few plays later, Thomas goes back up the gut and runs over to safety to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! What a beastly run. The G-Man forced the Tide to go 3 and out, and King is picking apart their defense, hitting Walker for 14. A few plays later, JT's big day continues. He finds a huge hole on the left, drops his shoulders, and powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers have opened the floodgates. Next Bama possession, Beck drops back, steps up, throws it to the outside, and is picked off by Ron Bennett. What a play by the senior quarterback on senior day. Tigers look to put the nail in the coffin. JT is running like a madman, finding some space, making a cut, and picking up 15. Later in the drive, King drops back, throws a laser to Paxton in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! And that would do it. GSU rolls in impressive fashion, 56-28. King had a big day, 331 and 4 touchdowns, but Joel Thomas, 35 carries, 255 yards, and 4 scores. If this is his last game in the hole, he went out like a beast. Robbie B in his last home game had 112 yards and a touchdown, and hats off to the defense, shutting down the Tide's offense in the second half. Perfection. Now it's time to go get another SEC championship against Georgia. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new, and ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. And make sure you hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Got Game. In the Tigers Den podcast, we welcome the newest members to our recruiting class. So make sure you guys have a great day. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.